Hi, my name is Joe Matejewski, just touching bases with you here in reference to a 2015 Camry SE. As you can see, the whole sticker price on this guy is going to come to $30,700. That comes with our chrome package as well as a first place finish. Now our first place finish is a spray-on material that goes in through the inside and a wax base on the outside, which is actually going to bond to the paint. It's going to prevent the paint from rusting over and it's also going to be warranted for 3 years or 36,000 miles, I believe, as well as the interior, anything that's not leather based. There's also a leather base upgrade that you can get. Now, speaking of the paint as well, as you've noticed throughout time and history, Toyota's always had this product. It's our core product. That's all we do is make cars, unlike other manufacturers that also do other things. Now with Toyota's paint in the front, you'll get chips, bug damage, all sorts of other things that are also going to be prevented with the first place finish. But what Toyota does is prior to the car getting painted, they actually dip the car into a zinc oxide base, which will cover, they do this twice, which will cover the vehicle and prevent it from any sort of acid rain, chips in the front, and that's why you see paint hold up a lot longer than cars these days as they did once before. Another thing about Toyota too is it has such a consistent product. Since we've been making cars, all of our vehicles, as you see, will have the same gap mark as this on my business card right here. And you can do this through any Toyota on any gap that you'll see. They will all have the same distance between each other. The reason why we do that and why we brag about that is because of what a consistent product Toyota's had throughout time, and that's actually why this Camry here has been the best-selling vehicle the past 10 out of 11 years. Now, going through the trunk, this is not just your ordinary trunk. Toyota on no vehicle has any metal-on-metal contact. As you can see down here with these welds, there's no metal-on-metal contact because what that's going to do is that's going to discourage rust from entering into the vehicle, as well as any sort of other wears and tears that might happen throughout time. Now also too, you're going to see a number of noise dampening material throughout the vehicle. Even built into here, our spare tire, that's to prevent any sort of road noise or anything else along those lines. You also have this nice hook up here, which is more convenient when you are in that frustrating time of having a flat tire. You have that to hold up so that you don't continuously hit your head on anything. You also actually have another spare tire, and I'd like to touch on that because a lot of our other competition that's out there just gives you a can of Fix-A-Flat, which is actually going to end up costing you not only time but additional money because it's not going to run as long, and you also are going to have to replace the tire pressure monitoring system. Now with our spare tire here, you're not going to have to repair the tire pressure monitoring system, and it's also going to be cheaper for you in the long run. Toyota also is, against our major competitors, is the only one that has a 60-40 split seating in the back. As you see here, it also comes with a hard shell back exterior so that when it is down and you're throwing things into your car, you don't have to worry about this scratching. Toyota also is going to give you more legroom up here in the front as well. That's due to this wheel seating. Toyota has actually teamed up with Recaro, and you'll feel this when you get into the car. You're going to feel a more snug fit in your seats. It's also able to give the consumer in the back seat more legroom because the seat is skinnier. Not to mention too, these are wheel seats, which are better than the seats that you're currently in, which are called active headrest seats. Now a wheel seat stands for whiplash injury lessening, and it's meant to do as such. You're also going to get these alloy wheels as well, and that's a new design to Toyota. These are Chrome Tech wheels. They're heated less, which means that they're going to be lighter and more resilient. On this particular car, you're going to have this chrome door handle, as well as a steel composite tube that runs in a triangular fashion through the vehicle, as you can hear it there. And what that's going to do is that's going to prevent, on a side impact collision, that's going to give this car more durability. Not to mention too, in reference to other manufacturers in Toyota's testing compartments with their traffic safety tests, the NHTSA has actually lowered regulations throughout the past few years for side impact collisions at 35 miles an hour, in which most manufacturers have stooped down to. However, Toyota has still tested their vehicles on side impact collisions at 50 miles an hour, to where that's where we issue our standards and our ratings so that we can keep you safe, because Toyota believes that the best accident is the one that never happens. Now, looking into the vehicle, this car is going to come standard with a power seat as well as a lumbar support. We also like to add, you know, this in the front, because on a lease payment it won't add you anything, but it really does look nice. Bluetooth is going to be standard on our Entune system as well. This vehicle has navigation, which is great. And Toyota's Entune system was rated by AAA as the best hands-free device in any manufacturer. We'll get into the inside, and as well as, you know, the comfort and convenience aspects of that. You know, this particular one is going to have a center console here, as well as, you know, a little tray right there, and a nice little area to put your phone in there as well. And again, you're also going to have these umbrella holders, as well as another cup holder down here. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors standard, as well as a heated mirrors standard. Now let's check out what's under the hood. Now, anytime, the Toyota's latches are always right above the T. That's where you're going to find that. Now, one thing about what's underneath these is these struts. You'll find throughout time, and Toyotas will outlast any other vehicle on the road, that these struts here, one of them will hold up the hood. Not to mention too, you know, and that just kind of says about the quality and the standards that Toyota holds their vehicles to. From a safety perspective, this is the heart of the Star safety system. What that's designed to do is basically, you know, keep you safe in a number of different reasons through vehicle stability control, which is going to keep you along your projected path, electronic brake distribution, which is going to work as well with Smart Stop technology. There are both features that are designed to give you a shorter stopping distance. Of course, ABS is something that you're probably more familiar with, as well as the traction control. And that's basically it. Now this vehicle will also sit on a liquid motor mount. That's also going to take a lot of the vibration out of the vehicle, as well as keep you safe along with this engine mount. This engine mount, coupled with the liquid motor mount, is going, in the event of a front end collision, this engine will drop and act as if it were an anchor, and prevent it from going into the cabin, and again, keeping you safe. This engine is very easy to maintain, as you can see by all the clear containers. The batteries right here, your filters are right there, your fuse box is right there, your motherboard's right there, and even your alternators right here. You can even get into your spark plugs once you take off this top piece, which is not difficult to do. I would do it, but I probably couldn't put it back on. And coupled with that, another change that Toyota's made to this vehicle through this year is not only this color, but it's also these headlights. They're going to be standard with the on and off feature on any model, as well as you're going to get a halogen bulb, but it's also a little bit sleeker of a look. Another neat thing too that I think about Toyota versus any one of its competitors is we actually use an upgraded glass. We use Lexus glass, and that's going to give you a quieter ride as well.